But the rest is real. I assume it'll fix itself after I finish a run. Or after I PB.
Yeah.
Go away.
If it doesn't, I'm gonna be concerned. Or maybe closer to like 2 minutes.
You've just met the Sponginator.
What's up, Sam?
It shines.
Hope doing well today. Speed, space, run, let's go. You know what? Someone left a comment on my nuke video where they spelled Rehydrated. Like, they spelled the word correctly, but they capitalized the H in Rehydrated. And that's like the same exact shit as speed, space, run.
Hey Gary, what's up?
But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Sam.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back. Another find for Patrick!
This is an unfortunate JF1. For real, for real.
I love opening presents.
For your birthday. I know, it's a surprise party. For you, Samuel.
Patrick needs to do laundry. That was a ton of fun. I get it.
Hey, Spud. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Thank you for posting that emote. I love it. It's my favorite emote. I love the funny troll face. Honestly, take me back to Rage Comics. Just take me back. That's where I want to be right now.
Have you been lonely out there all alone?
Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. This is great. Fresh
That's not
like a
right.
spring breeze. I didn't know Squidward had a lamp. I didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
Okay, just...
Keep missing that.
Boy, Patrick will be
I'm
glad
not
to have
happy
this
about
back.
it.
SpongeBob.
I feel like a new sponge. Oh, sparkly! Ready for another fantastic day! Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Another find for Patrick. Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry. Hi, Gary. Up for a game of Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you. Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
This door is...
Another find for Patrick.
I really wish I knew what to do with my phone. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do during grinding.
Ah, there you are.
I overestimated to the left.
Boy.
Bad first bungee.
Wow! Everyone looks like antfish from up here. Boing! ultimate wedgie experience! Wow! Everyone looks like antfish from up here. Take that! I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of heights. Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, push, push.
Good work, boy.
Oh, sorry, my knees. I'm not feeling great. But one of them. Okay, the webcam is pointing in a horrible direction. I'll fix that in a sec. There we go.
SpongeBob!
Hey, Patrick. Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back. Living under a rock. Now that's the life. Hey, you! Patrick needs to... feel like a new sponge.
SpongeBob. Woo! Up we go!
Oh, I suck. That was just a really bad cycle. Bet you could probably make that.
Oh no!
Wow, terrible cycle. Yeah, maybe it's not the end of the world. Bad cycle, but it's probably not the end of the world.
Rain, go away!
Oh, can I meet this? I can, barely. Alright, get sucked.
Another find for Patrick. I love opening presents. You've just met the Sponginator.
SpongeBob?
Brunox, thank you for the follow.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Too pretty. Can't take it. Hey, you. Patrick needs to do laundry.
Sorry. Making noises.
A little shade on a hot day. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. Hey, you. Patrick needs to do laundry. Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back. Another find for Patrick.
This run is good.
What?
Now they're back.
Wow, Sponge.
I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring
Looks like the
breeze.
robots left itself vulnerable. Great barrier reef! SpongeBob has an opening, but will he get the drop on the robot? Now the robot's taking a beating out there. SpongeBob has an opening, but will he get the drop on the robot? Looks like Patrick has a big opportunity here. What a shocking takedown by Patrick! Oh! Close encounters of the painful kind!
SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
The robot's losing its head!
What?
Oh! Nice flying, head thing move by Patrick! Ooh! Close encounters of the painful kind! The robot's losing its head! Wow! I've never seen such an electrifying match! Oh! What an uppercut! Nice move by SpongeBob. This match is just about over. That robot is down and staying down. Let me teach you how.
Unfortunate item split, but
Sandy,
yeah.
just my size. Feel right.
Water would be nice.
Take that. All right.
Oh, hi, Sandy.
Kerplooey. Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
I keep struggling with that sock.
Hey, you. Patrick needs to do laundry. It's not just any sponge, it's Super Sponge, soaking wet slime. I feel like a new sponge. It shines. Another find for Patrick.
The marmalade.
Squidward, am I... There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
I got a job.
I hate this strat.
Ouch.
I really well and truly do. I gotta stop going for it.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Ah, well.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Go
Not far left enough. That works. It's not what I was supposed to do, but that works. Play it safe. Did not get the sock casually.
Glad to have this back.
I was originally thinking I should just get the sock casually, and then I said, I'm not a coward. And that could have been one of the most regrettable choices of my entire life. That had ended poorly, that would have been a horribly regrettable decision.
Look, boy.
Okay, that button sucks sometimes. Oopsies. That's fine. The button will go back before I press it again, for sure. See, there it goes. All comes back into view. Probably fine. Yeah, that's fine. Hard left, followed by hard right. Then neutral, walk over, and hold button. Nice. See, ballroom isn't hard. At GameSpot reviewer who complained about it. At every YouTube reviewer who has complained about it.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt.
I have regained control.
I think it's so funny that a SpongeBob game is one of the most notorious casual filters out there. That's like the general term for it. It's like a casual filter. But like, yeah, you're just expected to get good to get beyond here. The rest of the game isn't, like, the game isn't even hard. And it has an like, that's just such a notoriously difficult thing for game journalists.
I feel like a new sponge.
Let's be honest, it's a let's just start calling it what it is. It's a journalist filter. Okay, I got hit by that twice. Wow.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Feel like a new sponge.
I think the even funnier thing is that ballroom is literally optional. Nothing about the game forces you to do ballroom. If it's too hard for you, you can just not do it. You only need 75 out of 98 golden spatulas to enter Chumbucket Lab. I say out of 98, even though there's 100 because 2 of them are in Chumbucket Lab. So you can just choose not to get 23 of them. Even if you choose to get none of the crab spatulas, that's still 15 that you can choose just not to get.
It shines! You've just met the Sponginator.
Should have ended left instead of right. That's fine.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back. Patrick needs to do laundry.
Oh no, I got the hand grab there. It actually loses time to get the hand grab there for sure. Because you just warp away, you don't do the dumb jump back. Because it's faster to just take the box.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
So you just essentially get the time spent having the hand put you back in bounds added onto the segment for no reason.
Congratulations!
Right now I am about...
Flash, Sponge wearing 5 pairs of
minute
underwear.
20, minute 30 ahead of
like
PB.
a spring breeze.
Like, at most, a minute, 40. Maybe.
Squidward.
I haven't been many notable mistakes so far this run, but I don't want to get my hopes up. can always die in late game. Not worth getting attached until
I fly like the
final fuse of brain is hit.
There's another one. Someone better make good use of all these. For messing with Texas. Feeling refreshed. Toasted Tiki Texas style. Ooh, do I really have to carry Patrick's socks? Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Well, as long as I'm still alive. Wasn't my BPT just a second ago like 106.10? I've lost like 2 seconds off my throwing best since then.
I feel like a new sponge. There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells.
And yet my best possible time is increased by 50 seconds. So every second is 25 more seconds off my BPT. Got it. I'm kidding, but like, it feels like it. I cannot remember what I did. That was 50 seconds of mistakes between then and now. Uh-oh.
Hey, cow. Okay, that's better.
Hey, set.
It's always hey Sandy and never how's Sandy. Offensive emoji.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy. Patrick happy.
Oh. Okay.
Shinier the better.
It's a slightly nudge to that one sign, I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm Mondo, losing time on the split.
Lion squirrel, puppy!
Not as much as I actually expected, TBH.
I'm the
Fresh like a spring breeze. I love opening presents. Youch!
I'm the
Feel like a new sponge. Take that! You pretty cat, take it!
Alright. I still really wish I had my phone. I don't know what I'm gonna do during grinding.
I've gone.
Rama! Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back. Pow! Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry. Another pine for Patrick! Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Let's go.
Congrats! Oh, it's fun.
How come Rock Bottom is the one level with forced tutorials? And only 2 of them.
Fresh like a spring breeze. I gotta say, roll, roll, roll the sponge. Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Ow. I got the warp, so I guess it's not the end of the world, but still pretty bad. So I'd rather start losing time before the grind than after it. They saved 9 overall in Insane Mountain. I guess that makes sense.
Ooh. Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks? Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy. Someone better make good use of all these.
I will never get a good
Ooh.
museum
Do I really
segment.
have to carry Patrick's socks?
I will always lose time over gold, and I'm just kind of okay with that. Not a very good rock bottom so far, but it's not the end of the world. I've lost 20 over PB.
Right!
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
I really wish I had like on this. Might just fall downstairs, see if anyone knows where it is.
Time for a little sleepy sneak.
Oscar, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well today. I haven't really watched either, so I don't really have an opinion.
Tartar sauce! The horror!
I'm sorry, I just haven't really watched either show.
I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze.
Sorry about that, my mom was getting on my phone. So I have something to do during grinding. I'm not familiar with this category, there's a lot of grinding. Triple boxes, let's go. Yo, the boxes were a wall, let's go. Boxes, but like 3 of them.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Nice.
I feel like I should be working. I feel like a new sponge. You've just met the Spongeinator. I love opening presents. Fresh like a spring breeze.
Oops.
Solo. Another find for Patrick.
Alright, let's not... let's hopefully not mess up Sandy spelunking.
Phew. SpongeBob.
Right now, I'm pretty sure Sandy spelunking saves like... 50 seconds? Question mark? Over non-rock skip. Patrick spelunking.
Ooh. Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
And like 35 over Patrick spelunking with rock skip.
Cowabunga! Rise, everyone!
It's also like hella free.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy. Feeling refreshed. Okay, that's better. Feeling refreshed. Ooh, do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
After all this time loss, it's not real.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's
Doesn't
underwear.
exist. It can't
I
hurt
hate
you.
wasting good victuals. I feel like a new sponge. Right.
It's almost that time.
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go. Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Okay. That was awkward.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry. I feel like a new sponge.
Alright.
Go, SpongeBob! It's your birthday. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Barnacles. Fresh like a spring breeze. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze.
I had a run last night that was 30 seconds better than this one,
998, 999.
but it then lost 30 seconds on the grind.
Ow!
So my goal is just don't spend the time on the grind,
Fresh
please.
like a spring breeze.
Don't do
It
that again.
shines.
Also, my other goal is to turn down the brightness on my webcam lights. Those are really bright right now.
I feel like a new sponge.
But yeah, that's the goal, is to just get a good run out of grinding.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
And then just do the rest of backtracking well.
I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze.
And yeah.
I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. I love opening presents. I feel like a new sponge.
I'm honestly pretty glad that this run isn't, like, perfect. Like, I'm glad that it's lost time, because now I'm not as attached as I was
Fresh
will be.
like a spring breeze.
Like, I'm like, yeah, this can't sub 1 or sub 210, so
I feel like a new sponge.
might as well just take the sub 215 and move on.
Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. Go SpongeBob! Go SpongeBob! Go SpongeBob! I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Oh no. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. As long as these pants are square and this sponge is Bob, I will not let Bikini Bottom down. Ow! Fresh like a spring breeze. Kerplooey! Ouch! Fresh like a spring breeze. It shines. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I love opening presents. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge.
That was...
another right scrap.
I forgot to pause the video for laughing.
Fresh
But-
like a spring breeze.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Go, SpongeBob, it's your birthday. Fresh like a spring breeze. like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. As long as these pants are square and this sponge is Bob, I will not let Bikini Bottom down. Ouch! I feel like a new sponge. Oh, sparkly! Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. Fitch sticks. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. Ready for another fantastic day! Ouch! Fresh Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. Too pretty. Can't take it. 998, 999, 1,000. Let me out! Here I come! Ow! Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge.
Kinda gotta pick up the pace on these grinds. Going a bit slow at the moment.
Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Barnacles! Fresh like a spring breeze.
But yeah,
Go SpongeBob!
I'm also
Go
worried.
SpongeBob! Go
like I've
SpongeBob!
said, I theorize that maybe it's grinding too fast that causes the crash. But I also can't confirm that in the slightest. But I'm gonna try to speed things up.
Fresh like a spring
the rest.
breeze.
Just a bit.
I feel like a new sponge. I love opening presents. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. $998, $999, $1,000. Let me out! Here I come! Ouch! Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge.
Even if this run weren't good enough to put on
Fresh like a spring
YouTube,
breeze.
if it hit world records, I'm still gonna put it on YouTube. Just because I've dropped an unholy amount of frames during this run, so
I feel like a new sponge.
it would just be rude of me not to.
Cha-ching! Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge.
I wonder how the grinding got so bad.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
It doesn't feel like I've spent that much time saving. But totally the grinding was slowed down by it, so I guess I'm just gonna save every 10k from
I feel
for the
like a
rest
new
of this.
sponge. Oh,
Get a
barnacles.
little frisky. Get a little risky out there and save every 10k.
Ready for another fantastic day! Ah!
I still have 20 seconds to save in...
I love opening presents.
20 seconds to save in...
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Oh, I forgot to save for 90k. Guess that's fine.
I feel like a new sponge.
20 seconds to save in... Glide leap. Like, a lot to save. Probably like 20, 25.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Swinging Sandy due to a new strat that I saw. Maybe do.
I feel like
I
a
was
new
like, hey, that's
sponge.
smart. I don't know why I wasn't doing that. Or I don't know why I didn't think of that, rather.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
I'm not trying to get cocky, I'm just talking about time save. There's obviously the chance that I just don't get this time save that I'm talking about.
I feel like a new sponge.
But it's worth bringing up. I have a minute 10 in Swingers.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
If I get a really good Swingers, that is. And that's just not guaranteed. Because of RNG.
As long as these pants are square and this sponge is Bob, I will not let Bikini Bottom down. Ow! Fresh like a spring breeze.
I have 20 to save on
I feel like a new sponge.
Kelp Vine, maybe more. Or not Kelp Vine, it's technically the Kelp Caves split. But it's mostly just Kelp Vines, because it's
Fresh
the
like a
split where you get the
spring
Kelp Vine
breeze.
stock. Let's see.
I feel like a new sponge.
I have...
Fresh like a spring breeze.
20 or more, potentially, in Kelp Swamp.
I feel like a new sponge.
Maybe closer to like 30, question mark? No, I lost like 24 in there in my PB, so I'll probably have close to like 40, maybe, I don't know.
I feel like a new sponge.
I have 27, probably more because I don't even have my gold. Like I have at least 27 in
Fresh like a
Shipwreck
spring
Bungee.
breeze.
I think 27. It's either it ends in a 7, is what I remember.
Oh, sparkly.
And I think that's it.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Oh, no, I think I have some in. Don't I have some in the robot ship? Oops. I think I do.
I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring
So I
breeze.
think that's it. Aside from the potential time save from getting Plank Disable in the Robo Sponge fight. But I mean, it's worth accounting for, I guess. It's like probably around 30, maybe. Probably somewhere around there.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Yeah.
Go, SpongeBob, it's your birthday. I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze. Oh no! I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze.
What's up, Smiley? Fun is being had. But we're almost done.
I feel like a new sponge.
Not much more to go.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Any new strats lately? There's some. Not anything too noteworthy though. Mostly, most of the new strats are just me implementing stuff that was already known, I just didn't do, because I didn't know about it personally. Particularly Sandy spelunking, which saves
Fresh like a
upwards
spring
of
breeze.
50 over what I was doing previously. The route difference there is that you just do spelunking in late game, Squid's house before
I feel like a
entering,
new sponge.
sorry, I'm dropping a lot of frames, which is why this run is going on YouTube at World Records.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Squid's house before
Fresh like a spring breeze.
downtown, and you get the kid's spatula in early game, as opposed to waiting to get it later alongside Moat.
I feel like
Are
a new
the only
sponge.
route differences caused by that. But that's like the only major thing.
like a spring breeze.
What's up, China? Hope you're doing well. You have caught me at a pretty good time to catch the stream. Right at the end of a 30-minute in-game grind session. Not much more to go with this grind. But the reason that we need all these shiny objects is because Mr. Krabs is a very greedy man.
I feel like a new sponge.
I'm glad you still like my hair.
Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge.
Yeah, the hope from here is just to not choke this attempt. Or this opportunity, rather.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Oh yeah, there is a new strat right here. Oh, is
Another
SLH
find for Patrick.
used anywhere here that it isn't in any NTG? Do you mean ILH? If so, then I don't think so. That split to me never feels like actually 30 minutes. Probably because I usually find something else to do during it, be it talking to chat or watching something on YouTube during it. It usually doesn't feel like 30. It only starts to feel like 30. Towards the end, imagine Dutchman with ILH and you just stay in one spot. That sounds pretty awesome. If that actually works, that's pretty lit. But I feel like you might still be able to just turn around and attack you if you just stand behind him.
There's nothing like the smell of
If
bubbles
that's what
in the
your
morning.
idea is.
Smells like victory.
Jellyfish King looks pretty bright. The game in general is very visually pleasing. That maybe, I don't know.
Number one in the
I guess that's something that we have to
scavenger
test.
hunt, 3
I'll
years
probably
running.
look into that after this. The first step is obviously finding a spot to ledge grab. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, it wouldn't save time, it would just be convenient.
It shines. I love opening
The sock
presents.
is so... The sock is so easy in the original game, and yet they made it so, like,
You.
strangely difficult in the remake. It's something that I don't understand. I mean, I know why it's hard. It's because the sliding mechanics are not as conducive to turning in this game. In the original game, the sliding mechanics work great in terms of being able to turn quickly and precisely, but in this game it's a lot more loose feeling with turning, making it a lot harder to just turn simply. So especially moments on slides with strats that require you to actually turn around, it's really, really hard as SpongeBob. The Sandy, it's not bad at all though, because she can just lasso. Have we gotten a strike yet? No. I've gotten a spare, but not a strike.
Flying squirrel coming through. Well,
I wonder if it might be worth to do that entire spat in ILH. It might be. I don't know. ILH is infinite lasso hover. That's what you saw me doing there. That allowed me to just fly upwards.
One less varmint. The shinier, the better.
Now that I think about it, it is definitely worth it to just do that entire spatula in ILH. Now I really want a spot that I can find to ledge grab. Actually, I think it's fine. I don't think that you can. I'm pretty sure the only spots where you can... dang it. That's not good. I'm pretty sure the only spots where you can be Sandy that you're not meant to be Sandy are... Pineapple, Tree Dome, Krusty Krab, and pretty much everywhere in Jellyfish Fields. Oh man. That's not very good. I don't know. It's so weird, because it's both of the combat areas in... What am I doing? I should just warp. It's both of the combat areas in Bikini Bottom, plus... Pineapple, and then the entirety of Jellyfish Fields. I think the entirety of Jellyfish Fields. I'm not actually sure.
Okay, well that's better.
I just know it's like most warped in Jellyfish Fields it works.
Ooh, do I really have to carry Patrick's socks? I'm getting dizzy just watching. Gotcha!
Man, I was hoping to get some downwards momentum off of that. The interesting thing with infinite lasso hovering is that if you like rub up against something that is angled, Sandy will just maintain that angle and ride downwards at that exact same angle. It's really interesting
Sometimes
stuff.
pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
It's a very
Feel
interesting
like a new
trick
sponge. Another
in many
fine
ways.
project.
And in my opinion, it's like the main thing that attracts my attention in this game. Is infinite lasso hovering. It's a really unique trick. And of course, it's not the only thing that attracts my attention. If it was, I would just be playing NTG, because that category, you might as well just be playing as Sandy the entire time. Like, that category is literally just optimized so that you spend as much time as possible as Sandy. And I don't blame him. Sandy is incredibly overpowered. But it's also fun to have these challenges that are better to do as the other characters. Or that you simply can't do it all as Sandy. That's why I really like this category, is that it feels... It feels the most complete and the least. Huh, that's interesting.
Sponge.
I'm actually was completely unaware of that, but that's very interesting. Well, that game's on a Source Engine, right? It's interesting that something in Unreal would work the exact same way, pretty much. The exception of... like, with like a few exceptions.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Yeah, that's true. So it's more like the actual mechanics of Rehydrated causing that, rather than the engine difference. But it's so weird that such a similar trick works in both engines. Or maybe it's just pure coincidence and we're overthinking it. Which is also a highly possible scenario. Oh. I'll never understand why after reloading there you just can't grab that swinger. It's such a strange thing to me.
Ooh. Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
Yeah, it's a Rehydrated moment. I'm pretty sure that after hitting this one, it's faster to reload back to Plankton.
There's another one.
I'm pretty sure it needs. Does he talk to you again? I'm gonna assume that he does. No. Yeah, this definitely feels faster. That's a lot faster, actually, wow. I know this because on a offline attempt last night, I died twice, and yet I still barely lost time. Yeah, nothing about, after playing this game, nothing about the original game feels strange anymore. It's just like, yeah, this is so much less weird. But I think Rehydrated is also fun in its own regard and a very solid speed game. Like, I very easily see myself grinding for sub 210 in this category. It's something that I very easily picture myself doing. Because I enjoy this category so much.
I'm rollerific.
Which is strange, because I've always gravitated towards the short categories, and yet in this game. What is the spike right before grinding? That's because I moved, I deleted the spelunking split early. And just added one late, so it's just the time of spelunking being added in. So yeah, it's not real time loss. It's cake time loss. It's not actually time loss, you cut into it, it's a cake. Yeah, it's the same thing with the spike at the start. Doing Sandy spelunking late saves like 50 seconds over what I was doing previously. So... Ooh, that was weird, I don't know why. Ledge grabbing there. Pause that. Camera glitch. Alright, I'm hoping for a good squid stream, because last night in the same offline attempt I lost 40 seconds here. You don't miss. Oh, yeah, that was, I mean, it didn't really make much of a difference, now that I think about it. It was worth going for. Ooh, that wasn't.
Go SpongeBob! Go SpongeBob!
I don't know why I did that. What am I doing? Come on, man. I mean, it's fine. I just gotta push through it knowing how much time save I have later. If anything, it's good, because it means that this run has... Like, I don't like PBs that have just, like, scattered bits of time save. I'd much rather have, like, a few significant segments that I'm like, alright, I know that if I make it to here and just don't mess up, I will save a lot of time. It's the kind of PB that I generally prefer. I hate having to run against just scattered bits of time save here and there. It's unfortunate, don't get me wrong, but it's also anything but the end of the world. I mean, I can understand how that feels good, but, like, when you're not, like, that consistent, it can become hard to, like, actually get all that time save. And let's face it, no one is that consistent at Rehydrated yet, except, like, Doka and Josh, because those two are nuts at this game.
I feel like a new sponge. Fresh like a spring breeze.
I mean, he said... Oops. He said consistently that he would be playing Rehydrated. So, yeah, I wasn't very surprised. I've been avidly watching his stream for a while now. Huh?
I feel like a new sponge. Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back. There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. It smells like victory.
Yeah, I mean, this is all fine time loss, I don't really mind, because I have a minute 10 to save in Swingers. And plus I have 7 to save here if my movement is good. On these blocks. Because what happened in my PV was that I pressed the B button and slammed by accident. After making it all the way across, I pressed B and slammed into the void. So it was admittedly quite funny. Nah, I don't think it was a feels moment for me. It was just, I was just like, eh, that's funny. You know what I mean? Like, if time loss is funny, I'm just gonna laugh at it and move on. Because sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's funny.
Wow. Here.
Oop. Okay. Is that fine? Oh yeah, that's fine. I guess I made that work. You know what? I'm kind of cool for making that work. Yeah, if you go up... If with an ILH you try to go up a slide for too long, you'll just end up sliding backwards in the ILH state. is why the general strat for swingers is to either touch the slide for just a moment or approach the slide from the other side. Just so that both of those things, just because both those things cause you to not end up going backwards. Because going backwards is actually slower, because if you hold forwards while sliding forwards, you accelerate more and end up going faster. But you can't do the same going backwards, so sliding backwards is just slower. It's so convenient that you can ledge grab this. Yeah, it's just like that. That's all you have to do. I love the fast descend strat here. I think it's so cool. I watched Rubbertoe do it one time on stream and I'm like, that's sick. Because Sandy, like, it's so interesting that, like, Sandy just maintains momentum, so you can just maintain all the downward momentum of going down the swinger like that. Like, it's so, like, I think that's why I say that, like, ILH is the most interesting thing in Rehydrated at the moment. It's because you have all these interesting properties of, like, maintaining momentum that you can take into account. I was so close to touching it. I'm having fun right now. I won't lie. I'm just having fun. Maybe it's because it's my birthday, but I'm having fun. Like, this run isn't perfect. It's far from it, and I'm happy about that. I don't like having perfect runs.
Up for a game of SpongeBob?
Thank you, Smiley. But
It shines.
oop. Oop.
Hi, Mermaid Man.
I learned a new strat here. Well, not right here. Excuse me. An SBA Plus? That sounds cool. You're duping. How are you gonna get the shinies to get... to pay, or rather to pay for... Or I guess you would just do TGB. To get the shinies to pay for the first one. The first crab spat, so we can do the duping. So funny that our little SpongeBob game is such an incredibly broken speedrun. It's also an incredible speedrun, but... yeah, you only need 3,000. Oop. Okay, I lost all my
I
speed.
guess you could.
I guess I went too soon. Okay.
Well, now.
That's unfortunate. But it's not the end of the world.
Well, now.
I appreciate that Mermaid Man talks to you every time that you reload there. Well, I guess I have 30 seconds of time save there for next run. Yeah, the trampoline's right there. Quite cool.
Hey kid, I could...
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most
I didn't even know that it was
satisfying.
possible
Push,
to bowl in a
push,
cutscene
push,
like
push.
that.
Another find for Patrick. You've just met the sponge.
I like this spatula. It's long, but I think it's nice and relaxed. There's not much stressful about this spatula. Other than, like, the monsoon, I guess. Because if you get hit by the monsoon while throwing the stone tiki... Okay. How far back am I getting sent? Not far at all. Actually, like, barely anywhere.
How many of these do I have to carry?
But there is one thing about this spatula that is anything but nice and relaxed, and that's that if you get hit by the monsoon while you're throwing that tiki, the stone tiki loses all collision and you cannot pick it back up. Also, I hate this guy. But yes, that is real. It does that. Like, that's what happens. It happened to me in a PB once, and I lost a minute here because of that.
Hard as a rock.
Yep. That's like the one thing that's bad about this spatula, in my opinion, though. Some might say it's too slow-paced, and I can understand that. It's by far the longest spatula in the game that isn't the final crab spat. Because I think that, like, that spatula just takes, like, 6 minutes of grinding if my mental math is correct. It's 24,000 shinies that costs, which, by the way, the final crab spat in the original costs 7,500. Not, like, it costs 7,500, less than a third of what it costs in the remake. Which should really put into perspective how ridiculous the prices of the crab spatulas in this game are. Because they nearly tripled the overall price of them in this game. Yeah, the third remake spat is already more expensive than the final OG spat.
Barnacle boy,
Which really just shows how truly ridiculous it is. Thanks. I literally didn't have a double jump. Like, I kept pressing A and it wouldn't jump. I had one jump. For some reason. Like, this game, Rehydrated, is a bit of a broken game, if you couldn't tell. It's really dumb at times, and I kind of love it for that. I mean, I love it for that. I think this game is hilarious at times. It can get annoying at times, and you just lose time because Rehydrated, but it's not the worst.
Patrick needs to do laundry. Cha-ching!
Like, this game is lovable and hateable for how broken it is.
Have you been lonely out
You say that you hate this game because it's too broken? That's fair. Well, I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair to hate the game for being too broken. Say that you love the game for it being so broken? Also very fair. I love a lot of games for being broken. Case in point, Fire Emblem Gaiden is extremely broken, and I love that game. Yeah, it's impossible not to laugh at this game, at times. It's not like a mocking laugh, it's like a laughing with. So I finally did that split without dying.
Hi, Mr. Krabs.
I don't think I've ever not died on that split before, which is a bit dumb, but that's how it is. It's one of the other longer splits. Kelp 4 is just largely very quick, but two parts of it just stick out like a sore thumb and being very long. Not sure exactly what you're referring to, Smiley, but yeah, probably a funny Rehydrated moment. I love that we've just coined the term Rehydrated moment. It's so good.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back. Go, SpongeBob! It's your birthday!
I assume it's like a slick shot at the rolling ball in Dream, and it caused it to just fly completely off course.
Another fine for Patrick!
Haha, that's so funny. That sounds awesome. Alright, I failed to do that climb twice last night, so I'm glad I did it. It was not my proudest moment, I will say that.
SpongeBob.
I lost time overall in Kelp Forest? I figured I would have. I guess it makes sense. I guess in my head I was just still thinking about that swamp that was solid. So I was thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna save time. And I was wrong.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Oh, that sounds really funny, actually.
Yeah.
I'm sure to some, the original game is also unintentional comedy gold. Sponge Glide is, I don't know, that's more like unintentional horror. Yeah, no, you're just describing horror to me. Just, like, complete and utter terror. But I've seen people laugh at, like, SBA and just, like, when you stand still while cruise boosting, so you just walk in place. Or you, like, or no, you don't walk in place, it's the opposite of that. You stand while moving. It's the complete opposite of walking in place, actually.
Roll, roll, roll the sponge. Just my size.
Oop. Alright, you might have noticed that I had to change the split name to be somewhat aggressive here. I forgot the sock last night. End of story. I forgot the sock. Only had 14 seconds left. Dude, what was I gonna do? But yeah, I really had to change the split name here.
Too pretty. Can't take it. Solo Rama. Say hello to my little bubble friend.
So I had to look around for a moment to find the invisible slide. Alright, let's not die here. And Shipwreck Bungee. This is like the split that I am like notorious, not with anyone else, I'm notorious with myself for dying here. No one else cares but me, but I care a lot about the fact that I tend to die here. Like that, I care about that. I wish that I didn't do that. But it's not that bad. I don't think my gold here even has deathless. Or is even deathless. So, it's not that bad. Oh yeah, I completely unintentionally discovered a wall jump skip earlier. Or yesterday, rather, and it's the funniest thing in the world. Like, this wall jump skip is actually just so dumb, it's unbelievable. You ready? Oh, come on. Really? I never die there. Except last night, where I did. But yeah, you can literally just walk across, and the game just doesn't stop you. There was full collision there, and you can just walk across in it, and it's... You're meant to wall jump across this, but you can just walk. Alright, I'm just gonna... Yoink. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Really disappointing that I had to die twice in that split. So I got the fast cycle for once. Put it on one round list.
Ahoy there,
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Not sure what you mean by that.
You just met the Sponginator.
Oh. One round less of grinding.
Slippery road ahead.
That's true, but I like to play it safe with my grinding.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
Like,
Smells
really safe.
victory.
So I usually go up to 119,000. At first I was like, oh god, what stock am I missing? And then I realized, oh right, this one right here, literally right here. I was so worried about what stock I was missing. Gold. My semi best is a 104, but it's not going to be that at the end of the run, I don't think. I think it's going to go down by, or go up by 2 minutes, because of finally accounting for the route change. I'm gonna be honest, Smiley, at first I thought that that was a strat called like one round list, and I was like, what? I'm not familiar with this strat. Alright, who's ready for most boring boss in video game history?
Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
This is the final mini-boss in the game, by the way. Oh yeah, and time save and time loss in this fight is, I think, just RNG. Because when he moves like that, he can choose to stay in the same spot, and if he does, it's a lot faster. Like, if he stays in the same spot, it's a lot faster than him moving to a different spot, so I think that you can just save and lose time here based on RNG. But I don't know, like, how his patterns are programmed with moving. But yeah, he does 2 rounds of 2 blasts, then you can hit him. 3 rounds of 3 blasts, then you can hit him. And then 4 rounds of 4 blasts, and then you can hit him. It's really a simple fight. It might be. I don't know. That's another thing we have to look into at some point. If you can manipulate him to always stay in the same spot, this fight would be a lot faster. Ooh, he caught me off guard there. I did another one. Ooh. I'm losing a lot of time on this split for some reason, I think. Yeah, I don't know what I did.
Wow, Sponge. Wow, Sponge. Wow, Sponge. Wow, Sponge. Wow, wow, Sponge.
What a pop. Be warned, there's another pop in a second. I mean, it was bad in the original, so like... there's a much more significant pop coming up right now. Ooh. Yeah, we're almost done.
Flash!
If I get plank disable, like, this can probably be 212 if I'm real, if I get plank disable and this is really good, then I can probably get 212. You know.
I feel like a new sponge.
RIP 212, hello 213. I'd have to have a really bad brain to not get 213.
Pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Uh-oh, I manually detonated that. Oops. Oops, my bad. I mean, I still hit every significant cruise bounce, I just didn't capitalize on one of them. Yeah, dude, it's all over. I say as I get to 13-13. Good run. Very happy with that, honestly. Happy birthday to me, I guess. Oh my, hang on, now we have to check. Layout settings. Detailed timer. Oh, would it be in just layout? Yeah, no.
Shit, I'm becoming a lawyer.
But yeah, 21313. Thank you to everyone who came out to watch this. I appreciate all of you. It was a very solid PB. This is definitely going on YouTube. Mostly because I dropped 12,000 frames. Yeah.
You learned your lesson.
Oh, I certainly did. Next time I'll get it right.
Also, someone beat my record on my birthday. So I'm mad. But they also, their stream crashed and they weren't recording. So I have mixed emotions. I feel bad for them. I'm kidding you at the being upset part, of course.
Robots out there making a mess of Bikini Bottom.
Sandy is right.
Well, I thought she was a squirrel.
But I've basically been gifted plot armor for my birthday.
But I'm being punished.
There's still work to be done out there. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy wouldn't stop, and neither will I. We can't rest until Bikini
But yeah,
Bottom-
it does look like probably my time as the top Honda runner is over at this point. Most likely.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye,
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe not.